This is going to be a position to lightly stretch into wrist extension. This is good for someone who can't quite tolerate weight-bearing stretches or weight-bearing through the hands. So this is something where they can easily adjust the force. So I'm going to take hands together. I want to try and keep my fingers nice and wide, right? So I spread my fingers apart as much as I can. And starting off far away, I'm just bringing my hands towards my abdomen, right? And as I do this, I can apply a little bit of pressure of my palms against each other to almost activate my wrist flexors slightly as I go into this wrist extension. So this is a good position to start off, just rocking in and out. Someone who has a lot of pain or limitations in weight bearing, this may be an easy thing that they could do throughout the day to try and work on getting their wrist a little bit more flexibility into wrist extension. And then obviously I can adjust the pressure. So I can do this very gentle. Some people who are really tight, as they pull in, their hands may come apart, and that's okay. That's about where they want to stop. Ideally, I want to feel this pull somewhere through here. So if I'm feeling this in the back of my wrist, ideally I probably want to stop just shy of feeling that and see if maybe if I get to that point where I feel this in the back of my wrist, if I lightly press my fingertips together, kind of like I'm trying to do this, activating my wrist flexors, can I offload that a little bit? So I may say, all right, nothing, nothing, nothing. Starting to feel it in the back of my wrist, and I may back off just a little and do a little isometric, pressing the pads of my fingertips against each other to try and activate. And maybe I'll do an isometric short of that pain a few times, and maybe come back to it and see if I maintain that pressure, can I get more of a feeling in here, which would be ideal, versus compression of the back of the wrist. And then if I really want to work on engaging this, I can push a little harder, right? But just watch as you press, it's not coming with shoulders hiking up. So my shoulders are still down as I press my palms towards each other, ideally trying to be able to do it deeper and deeper into this, hands towards my belly button or towards the lower part of my rib cage. And back out. Press, press, press to try and engage more of the wrist flexors, less discomfort in the back of the wrist from compression of the joint.